Hello. I'm back at school on my new setup. Well, not new setup, but just the one that I was using here rather than at home. I'm recording for no reason in particular, really. It's just I'm taking advantage of the fact that, well, now my parents aren't here and my roommates aren't here either. I don't know where they are. I know that at least one of them was supposed to be back yesterday, but yeah, no one's here but me. And even though I don't really have a specific topic in mind, I guess I just wanted to talk about my goals for this semester, next semester, however you want to describe that, and just generally explain shit that's going on. Um, so last semester, I was just in typical me fashion because this was me with everything. With every year of school since, eighth grade, or freshman year, I guess. At some point, like halfway through the semester, I stopped really trying on my schoolwork. I stopped turning in homework. I made a community post about it. I just hate schoolwork so much. It's like the most painful shit. I see people work like construction jobs and shit like that, and that looks less bad, and you get paid. I'm one of those. But I'm staying in college, obviously, because I don't know. It's because it's honestly what my parents want. Otherwise, like if it were just up to me, I would have probably just skipped a year, or I would have taken a gap year and then gone somewhere after, or gone to work. Who the fuck knows? Or put all of my time into YouTube and then lived under a bridge because I don't think it's gonna really work out. But anyway. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yep. Uh, so for this goal, I obviously want to pass my classes because my parents will be pissed if I don't, and also that was a lot of wasted money. Not passing my classes, I was being stupid as shit. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be interesting, interesting videos. I don't know why. I feel like some shit's about to happen. I just get that feeling for no reason in particular. Um, Let me think. So yeah, I want to pass all my classes. If still social shit sucks, it isn't just me, by the way. Like, well, actually, you already know. Wow, the bed is halfway full. Man, I lost my voice like a couple days ago, and it's still kind of bad. But like I was saying, a lot of people just don't want to be social, and then the other half are like me and complaining about how everyone is an asshole. But I just see more and more people complaining, so it's like my plan is to transfer to a different school next year. Honestly, like I hate it here. But that could change this semester and then I'll stay. But yeah, like genuinely the plan is if I pass my classes at least, then I'll transfer to another school. If I don't, then I don't think another school would ever take me. Because why would they? Anyway, yeah, I've heard that like most community colleges and shit have a more active social life than my school. Anyway, it really just comes down to those things. I want to pass my classes and I want to not be fucking miserable. I guess I want to make more videos, definitely. I want to get more success with YouTube and Twitch. I won't be able to stream very much because, streams go on for a few hours usually, and it's like, I have roommates, and even though they aren't here right now, I can't imagine there's going to ever be an opportunity where I have a few hours without anyone else coming over here. But yeah, I guess if you want, you can check out the other channels. I was kind of pushing for that, I think, last video, or maybe it was like 3 videos ago or something. I don't even remember. But I try to be active on all the channels. It's like very different audiences, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have faith that's gonna. I don't know if I'm ever gonna even get monetized or anything like that, but it's whatever because at least this channel, I'm just gonna always have this to look back on. I'm trying to think of what other updates there are. I'm trying to start like making music again, writing music. Because, well, it's another thing related to my community post, but shit with my first and last band kind of went really bad. Yeah. So I'm trying that again. I'll probably maybe give updates on that, but I'm still trying to play guitar and shit like that. Means, yeah. And also, I hope I just enjoy my classes more this semester because last year was pretty terrible. Like, or sorry, last semester. Or I guess it was last year technically. Like my math class was fine, but you know I'm gonna stop here and then just look at the yeah. Just gonna look out in this direction because I don't really want to run anymore. Okay. So, I had a math class. That was one of the classes that I failed because halfway through, it was too early for me. 10 a.m. was too early for me. And it was like waking up and then like a 5-minute walk to the class, which I really just hated because I was tired and shit. And since I am so bad with waking up, I wouldn't be able to like shower before. I'd just wake up, brush my teeth, and then leave and forget my shit half the time. So after a while, I just stopped showing up. I still got fairly close to passing the class, even then, just by showing up to tests, but it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. And then Spanish class was the other one that I failed because it was just really miserable for me. Like, I mean, I feel bad because it's not like the professor was a bad professor, but the program that we did our homework on didn't even work half of the time. And like the tests were really miserable, and so were the activities. It was really just anxiety inducing, like having to talk to people and go up in front of the board and speak Spanish. Because the thing is, it's Spanish 2 class because I took a college Spanish class sophomore year of high school. So I had basically no clue what I was doing because I hadn't even tried speaking Spanish in over 2 years. As for the other classes, there was a support course for the math class which I passed because that was pretty easy. It was a good class because, well, we didn't do that much. It was just like, hey, go do your homework, and I'll occasionally give a lesson. The normal math class barely actually had lessons. It was kind of also like that. And then my last class, my fourth one last semester, was history, and that one was also good. That one I ended up passing even though I didn't even turn in the final. I don't know what grade I got on that. I think I got like a C or a B, but I did well in that class, well enough, and it was probably my favorite class, my favorite professor. So this semester I'm not sure the exact classes I'm taking. I'm not sure of my exact schedule, but what I do know is every day except for one day, all of my classes are after 12 p.m. So I'm not going to have that problem anymore, except for Thursdays. Those are going to suck. And a lot of them are actually in the building closest to me, so I don't have to walk really far to get to class. So I think this semester should be good on that front. I don't really know what else I'm doing. And yeah, this is going to be a lot of I'm definitely going to write video chapters for this video just because it's going to be so long. And I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. So I made a poll before, or I think it was last night that I made it because I was going to be in the car ride for a while. I ended up doing none of the options. I talked to my dad because he was the one driving me for most of the time, and we were just blasting music and shit, which was nice. I couldn't sleep, but then when I got here, as you know, I have really bad nightmares and shit, and I guess daymares in that case. This wasn't even a nightmare, this was just psychological torture. But I got here, we set up my shit, you know, unpacked everything. My dad left, I went to sleep. And then I had a dream that what happened was I had to do like a puzzle to actually be able to wake up, pretty much. And because of when you're sleeping, there's no like real concept of time. It felt like I was doing it for an hour, which I could have been because I was asleep for a couple of hours. So then when I woke up, I didn't actually wake up. I woke up in the dream, in my bed here at school. And it was 10 p.m. And I just remember thinking like, fuck, I'm not going to be able to sleep because I just slept until 10 p.m. And then what happened was I looked out my window and I see somebody's reflection in it that isn't me. It was really weird. It was like I was looking, it was like behind me there was a balcony. Because, you know, it's a reflection of a window, so it was going to be what was behind me in real life. And then I turn around and that's when I realize that I'm still asleep. So I wake up for real, but I'm kind of, it was kind of like sleep paralysis. Like I woke up in real life, but I was still like so, or maybe I didn't wake up in real life, but it was, you know, still daytime this time. But I couldn't move at all. And I was like trying to force my eyes to stay open, but I couldn't. So then I ended up passing out again. And then I woke up a couple hours later, for real. And it was really scary because it was like, I haven't been here in so many months. So after like dealing with shit like that, feeling like my eyes were gluing themselves shut, waking up in what felt like an unfamiliar place for about an hour after waking up now, you know, it feels like, oh yeah, this is the place I was last semester. So yeah, that was kind of shitty. Okay, I'm gonna find a stopping place. And by the way, I also just want to mention, the reason why I still make the shit thumbnails that I make, even though I have people who offer to make thumbnails for me, is because when I upload or when I record a video, I either upload it right then and schedule it, / just upload it at that time. And if I don't do that, I know that I'm going to regret recording it a few hours later, and then I'm going to probably not upload it. That's never happened so far. Okay, actually, I think it happened once. But the thing is, even though everybody else who wants to make thumbnails for me makes much better thumbnails than the one that I'm about to, you know, I just take a screenshot in game and I put shitty text over it. You know the thumbnails. It's like the ones that YouTubers similar to mine make, but theirs are better because the text is glowing and sometimes we'll put like a red circle and an arrow. But people aren't always available to make that stuff for me, obviously. So instead of waiting a couple hours for someone to be available when I make a video like this, I just make the thumbnail myself. It takes a couple minutes. It takes about 30 seconds. Then I upload it. The exception was, of course, the Skyblock series and the Survival series, because I wasn't going to regret recording those right after. So yeah, this video feels like I've been recording for an hour, but I don't think that's true. So anyway, goodbye. If you made it to the end, comment, cheeseburger. And also, not only that, comment cheeseburger and then also add on if you watch the whole video, or most of the video, and listen to me ramble about random shit, even more than usual. This video had no structure. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.